I think they're missing the point. Let's begin. Now, of course, I don't know about you, but whenever I hear the words net zero, I kind of replace them with, no, in my head. Especially if, of course, it's going to cost me more money, because why should I have to pay extra for whatever I buy just so someone feels a little bit better about themselves? Especially as, let's face it, as far as I'm concerned, net zero is a myth. And now it seems the government has decided to go one step further in the name of this net zero. So what's going on then? Well, according to this article, it says that the Labour government has reportedly set out a plan that could see the UK import and burn biomass from the likes of North Korea. And this bizarre plan was first published during Rishi Sunak's government and is, of course, now adopted by Labour, like quite a lot of their other plans, it seems, and is all part of this climate race to net zero. So, why do I think it's a bit stupid? Well, let's face it, instead of doing something like fracking, which, as far as I'm aware, could enable us to get more gas from the UK itself, instead of doing that, they say, no, we are thinking of the climate. So, we're going to be importing it thousands of miles away. But surely we're putting who knows how many harmful fumes, as they say, into the atmosphere. Which kind of negates their argument a bit, doesn't it? And if you think about it, it might actually be a bit more worse than the harmful fracking which they don't want to do, eh? A strategy document, the article says, laid out how burning biomass could play, here we go, a significant role in decarbonising all sectors of the economy in the end up to 2050. Which no doubt, of course, have been ramming down our throats ever since they've kind of come up with this whole net zero crap, haven't they, eh? And biomass apparently is an organic material from living organisms such as wood pellets and agricultural waste that can be used as a renewable energy source. However, in July, it says a Labour general election victory, or actually Conservatives losing in July, as I like to see it, the government released the UK and global bioenergy resource model. And this model said the country had to be prepared to massively increase imports of energy crops and wood from a surprising list of nations to satisfy the UK's plan to meet net zero, including North Korea and Afghanistan, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they don't exactly like us very much, eh? And unsurprisingly, the plan has been ridiculed a bit by politicians and climate experts. It says Reform UK's leader Nigel Farage took to X to bash the plan, posting startler plans to reach net zero by importing fuel from North Korea and Afghanistan. This is completely nuts. Mary Booth, the Director of Partnership and Policy Integrity, who assessed the plan, labelled it bonkers. And she said that it undermined the credibility of the UK's climate strategy. Well, I don't think under Starmer, unfortunately, we haven't got much credibility left at all, have we, eh? And previously, the former Chancellor and Energy Secretary Kwasi Kwarteng said importing wood to burn did not make any sense, and about a third of the biomass used in the UK is imported. Which, to be honest, I don't know about you, but just makes me wonder, why aren't we importing it from closer countries like America and the EU? Well, apparently, according to this, it says the US and the EU, which obviously all the Ramonas love and can't do a thing wrong, well, apparently they don't have enough biomass to meet the UK's demands in the long run. How much is this actually going to cost us? Our bills are going to be shooting up as a result, no doubt. Also, wouldn't that money be better spent on something like, I don't know, giving the elderly their winter fuel allowance payments back? Or maybe, just maybe, if they do want to go down this whole environmental route for energy, what about more wind farms or solar? Of course, I've forgotten the latter. We don't exactly have much sun, do we, compared to quite a lot of other countries out there. Either way, though, it does seem that this plan has got something in common with the Labour government. They're both stupid, in my opinion.